Brancheau.
All of you look so tasty. Now, here's the thing. As much as I do feel bad for the person this happened to, I'm not a huge SeaWorld fan. And honestly, whales belong in the fucking ocean, not in a big-ass swimming pool. For God's sake. There's my hot fucking take. Now tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Conan proceeds to jump out of his window. Conan's fucking huge. Apparently he's like 6'8". I didn't know he was that tall. And you can tell too, because the way they set up his desk and stuff, they have to have it so like the couch and everything, just the way the guests sit, it doesn't make him look like he's towering over them.
Dawn Brancheau was a trainer at SeaWorld in Orlando, Florida, where she worked for 15 years training orcas, also known as killer whales. She was known to film every performance she did with the orcas so that she could see what she needed to improve on. She became very popular.
Smart move, really.
Thanks to the Shamu show and became the theme park's poster girl. On February 24, 2010, Brancheau performed a Dine with Shamu show with Tilikum, the largest orca at SeaWorld Orlando. As part of the end show routine, she was at the edge of the pool, rubbing Tilikum's head. She was lying with her face next to Tilikum's on a side out, which is a platform about a foot into water. Suddenly, Dawn was grabbed by the arm by Tilikum and dragged under the water.
And then she walked around the perimeter of G-Pool. He followed her. And then continued over into the rocky ledge area where she laid down with him to do a relationship session, which is it's quiet time basically.
Tilikum at some point grabbed hold of her left forearm and started to drag her and eventually did a barrel roll and pulled her in.
He wouldn't release her, and because she was submerged under the water, she drowned. Eventually, the park's employees were able to lure Tilikum into a smaller pool and attempted to calm him down. After 45 minutes, he finally released her body. It wasn't until the autopsy that it revealed just how much blunt force trauma Tilikum had caused to Brancheau's body. As stated earlier, Dawn had every performance filmed, so the attack was caught on camera and part of the footage was used in the documentary film Blackfish, but cuts off just before Tilikum grabs Brancheau. This is likely out of respect for her and her family, or because SeaWorld forbade the footage to be shown publicly.
Jeez.
Dawn was the third person to be killed by Tilikum. His second victim, the drifter named Daniel P. Dukes, also had his attack caught on film, but this footage has never been seen and may have been destroyed. Blackfish shows other trainers being attacked by orcas, and SeaWorld's excuse for each of them was to claim it was a trainer's mistake. They also said this.
Or maybe there's a reason they fucking call them killer whales, and they're, I think, one of the few whales with fucking teeth. The one thing I want to know that too, yeah, a drifter. That's what I want to know. How the hell did that happen? A drifter basically is the nice way of saying a homeless person. So how the fuck did a homeless person get fucking savaged by this thing?
Dawn's death, meaning they tried to make it out that her death was her own fault.
Bullshit. This thing is a big-ass Free Willy stuck in a fucking swimming pool. Put it back in the ocean, you stupid assholes. Is it amazing to see creatures like this? Yes, it is. But you know what? They're still living things. They still feel, for fuck's sake. God damn, imagine if I kept my cats locked up in a box all fucking day. It'd probably drive them nuts.
The ponytail. That
it was like the time I went to the zoo when I was a kid as part of this field trip we had. It was just like they had like these little they're the little monkeys. They're called macaques. They're just like little guys, you know. And this thing was like losing its fucking mind. It was like it was just looking at all the people walking by and just screaming at the top of its fucking lungs, just like. You know, they were telling us, oh, you know, it's just like defending and standing firm on its territory. It's standing its ground. You know, I mean, it can't hurt you. He's just on he's on the other side of the fence, you know. And it's just like, yeah, this thing is scared to death from all these fucking people. He's just going mad. Like, Jesus Christ. You know, and what's fucked up, too, is that monkeys are kind of sort of like us. Ugh. Good thing we haven't been visited by something else in the universe that is willing to do that to us.
happen if she tied her
Or
hair.
we haven't disintegrated enough as a civilization yet. We're just like, let's put people in zoos now. Well, I guess we have. We have social media for
The
that.
new plan is that you grab the ponytail. This is a subtle way of placing the blame on Dawn's shoulders. She shouldn't have had a long ponytail, or if she did have that ponytail, it should have been up in a bun.
Dawn, if she was standing here with me right now, would tell you that it was her. That was her mistake.
Fuck you.
How dare you? How disrespectful for you to blame her when she's not even alive to defend herself.
There are photographs of plenty
Fuck that.
of other trainers doing exactly the same thing that she was doing.
I'm stuck on the drifter part. Was it at a shanty motel?
So I knew that SeaWorld was
He ate one of the Allman Brothers.
lying about
The ponytail, in all likelihood, is just a tail.
Dawn's death and Blackfish caused huge amounts of controversy and criticism for SeaWorld, with many people saying that the orcas should not be held in captivity and that Tilikum should be set free so that he never killed anyone again. After
Should have
the
been.
incident, a new rule was introduced that prohibited trainers from getting into the water with the orcas and always had a barrier between them. Tilikum actually continued appearing in performances until his death from a bacterial infection in 2017 at the age of
Jesus
35.
fucking Christ.
The Timothy Treadwell tape.
Poor fucking goddamn thing got tortured.